Welcome back to the Junk Man's Adventures. I'm the Junk Man, and today we're going to look at a couple of products that were sent to me by a company called Fleximounts. A computer monitor stand and some overhead garage storage. This is kind of a bonus item. I'll do a video on this at a later date. So we're not looking at this item today. What we're going to be looking at is this system here, which you can kind of see the picture here. It's an overhead racking system designed to mount to the ceiling for overhead storage above a garage door or something of that nature. And full disclosure here, these were sent to me free of charge, and they asked me to take a look at them, install it, and review it. And at the end of this video, I'll give my thoughts on how the installation went and how functional I think this product is. So let me show you where we're going to put it, because if you've watched my garage tour video, which you can check out right here, you'll see that I have some other storage options that work really good, except for this big long shelf up here. And I put this up here not really knowing what I needed for storage, and it doesn't hold very much, and as you see, it's very underutilized. These brackets don't really work, and I'm going to see if I like this better, so I'm going to install it hanging from the ceiling here. Now this is a 3x6 model, and it should fit right into this space here. So, let's get to it.
First off, I need to take down this shelf that I have stuff stored on that we're going to replace with the Fleximount overhead storage unit. Now, just open the box and verify all the parts are in here. There's the instruction manual and the 3 racking pieces and all the boxes with the hardware and other parts. There's not really a lot of parts to this system, which is good, makes it simple to install. Now it's time to install the ceiling brackets. I just gotta find the ceiling joists and make sure we're on the center of them, and then measure 36 inches to the other side, because that's how wide this particular model is. And mark my holes so I can pre-drill for the lag bolts. Now I'm using power tools here. Obviously you need at bare minimum a drill, but I'm also going to use an impact driver to drive these lag screws in, and it'll just make things go a little bit quicker. But you could use a regular ratchet wrench to do this job. Mounting the second one, you want to follow the instructions, but measure so they're the correct distance apart, which happens to be 72 inches. And just double checking that these 2 brackets will be 36 inches apart. Now it's time to install the brackets that hold the racking system. I have these set at about 26 inches. They have a range of 22 to 40 inches depending on your ceiling height. Now we skipped ahead just a little bit here. I put these 3 sections together on the ground using the supplied hardware. There's some angle iron that tie them all together and makes it really solid and strong. Now I'm just putting in the fasteners on each of the 4 corners. There's also tabs that this slips in so you don't have to hold it there while you put the bolts in. And then go around and tighten up all the fasteners. Double checking my work here and tighten everything up. When everything's tightened up, it's really a solid mount.
Well, I got it installed, and it didn't really take me that long, only about an hour. I used some power tools, would probably speeded up the job just a little bit. It would take a little longer if you had to do it by hand, but even then, not that long. Be a quick afternoon project. There's not that many pieces here with this particular model to put together, which is a 3x6, 36 to 72. Hardest thing maybe is doing the measurements and finding your ceiling joists if you're not used to or comfortable with that, but this is easily a beginner DIY project for some extra overhead storage. And it's semi-customizable, as in the height that you can do, and mounting these ceiling brackets, you have a little bit of flexibility this way to get it exactly where you want hanging from your ceiling. And these are modular. You can buy more and add on to these. And if you go on their website, you can see a gallery of other people's projects and how they put them together. But yeah, I think it's a good product. The weight rating is 450 pounds, and it feels heavy like this. I was expecting it to be lighter gauge, like that universal build-it-your-own kind of closet racking that's at most of the home centers. I've used that before in other areas for shelving, and for lightweight stuff, that works fine, but really, this isn't much more expensive than buying all that and kind of piecing that together. And, obviously, if you had scrap iron that you could make one of these laying around, obviously you could make it, but if you had to buy the iron itself, you couldn't probably build it for this price. And if you want to know how much these cost, you can look up online, Fleximounts. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can look at their website, look at the other people's projects, and get some ideas. But, if you want some no-nonsense, easy to assemble, and modular, and can kind of grow and change with your storage needs, I'd say take a look at this product. I appreciate you watching this sponsored video. I don't hardly ever do these kind of videos. It's been literally years, maybe 6 or 7 years since I've done a sponsored video, and they contacted me and asked if I wanted to take a look at this product and give a kind of little review video, and that's what this is. And you know what? The rat does what it says. So I would appreciate it if you gave a like to this video, share it around, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, because I make a bunch of other type of how-to videos that you might enjoy or learn something from. So until next time, I'm the Junk Man, and thanks for watching.